Hello students, welcome to Aspire Coaching Institute. Today we are going to see topic which is very important for your term 3. It's a very important topic because it's a very easy to score unit. Okay, so if you learn this you can easily score given an option. So now a data. What do you mean by the word data? So data, you would have heard about it everywhere, whether it's a governmental organization in your school or wherever, in public offices, wherever you go, you would have heard about the word data. So it could be a collection of some information. For example, if you consider your school, your teacher could be collecting a data which is having a set of students who need new sets of uniform this year. She could collect data wherein she can find out how many students have scored more than 90% in marks. So there are so many other examples for collection of data. It could even be to find out the pass percentage of class 10 and 12 for successive years. So year on year, how the pass percentage has been increasing or decreasing depending on which a school can be rated and so on. Now let's move on to the concept of mean and median. Suppose you have an ungrouped data. Ungrouped data, the word ungrouped means they have just given a raw data. It's not arranged in order, simply it is given. So for example, x1, x2 up to xn. So this could be any variable. So depending on whatever the data is given, there is a generalized formula for that. So we are going to see that. If you have it like that, the mean of all the given terms, it is given by the formula x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to xn divided by n, where n stands for number of terms. So that's given by sigma xi divided by n, which is sum of all the terms divided by number of terms. In case you are given a set of marks scored by 10 students in class 9. Suppose each one has scored like 80, 75, 90, 100 and all that. You will just add on the marks scored by all the students and divide by 10 to find the mean. It's nothing but the average. The other word for mean, you can take it as average. An important conclusion that we arrive at is sigma n, that is the word this symbol refers to sigma, which means it's summation in the sense addition of the terms of n terms. Number of terms is n, where I is equal to 1. That means it is the first term is 1. Then xi means this one, the numerator, adding all the terms, minus x bar is my mean, is equal to 0. So this could be applied in sums in finding out the values. The next thing what we have is, if you have mean of ax1, ax2, axn, etc., it is given by a into x bar. That means if you have a common multiple for all the terms, that multiple you can take it out and you can simply multiply with the mean value. When we need to find mean of data such that x1 by a, x2 by a and something common like this it's given, that is it has a common divisor. Every term is divided by a common term. Then you can simply add on all the numerator and divide the mean that you obtain by a, by that common term. Similarly, when we have the mean being added, that is for every term, if a common term is added, then mean also is obtained by adding or subtracting the common term. That means multiplication, division, addition and subtraction of a common term to every term of the given data. If we obtain, the mean is obtained. The mean obtained can also be added or multiplied, divided by that common term to get the answer. Moving on to the next concept, which is median. So median is something which divides the given data into two equal parts and the middle term is called the median. In case you have a simple data like 1 to 7, you can see that there are 7 terms here. Since it is odd, the middle term, if you consider, when you divide by 2, you are going to get 3.5, that is 3.5. So it is in between 3 and 5. That means the fourth term is called the median. So here in this case it is 4 itself. So there is a generalized formula. If n is odd, that means if the number of terms is odd, then median is given by n plus 1th term. So in this case, if you consider, it is 7. 7 is odd. So what we can derive the median by simply doing 7 plus 1, that is 8 by 2 the term. That means 4th term. Okay. If n is even, you know that you will have two numbers in the middle. So how to arrive at the median? Half of nth term plus n by 2 plus 1th term. That is half, the exact half whatever the term is there and the next term together, and half of it will give you this one. The next thing is range. So range is given by subtracting minimum value from the maximum value. So whenever they give you a data, arrange in ascending order. Usually it is arranged in ascending order, the least at the first, least term as the first term. When you arrange it that way, you will be when you subtract minimum from the maximum, what you get is called the range. We'll now see a few examples for a better understanding. Now if they give you find the mean of prime numbers between 20 and 30. So between 20 and 30, how many prime numbers are there? There are only two of them, 23 and 29. All other becomes composite. So the mean will be given by 23 plus 29 by 2, which is 26. If they ask you to find the median, so find the median of 9, 6, 12, 14. This is the data given here. So first we need to arrange the given data in ascending order. After arranging it, we should calculate the number of terms. So here you can see there are 10 terms. So n is equal to 10. Now median is given by, since it is even, number of terms is even, so what we need to take is n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term. So n by 2 becomes 5, 10 by 2. So it's 5, and n by 2 plus 1 becomes 6th term. So 5th term plus 6th term by 2, which is given by 14 plus 16 by 2. Therefore our answer is 15. So for the given data, the median is 15. The next sum, if they give you the mean of 5 numbers is 18, and if one number is excluded, their mean is 16. Find the excluded number. So you can see that given the mean of the few numbers, and if you exclude a number and the mean is also given, you can find out which is that excluded number or the missing number. So now n, total number of terms is 5, x bar, that is the mean of 5 numbers is 18. We know that xi is equal to sigma xi divided by n, where sigma xi stands for the sum of the first 5 terms. So sigma xi, from this when we cross multiply, we get n into x bar. So 5 into 18, 90. This 90, what we have got is sigma xi, that means sum of the first 5 terms. Now let us consider a to be the missing term. Then total of the 4 numbers will be given by 90 minus a. That means 5 numbers when we include, we had a also. So we are excluding a, that means we'll have only 90 minus a. Now mean of 4 numbers is given by 90 minus a by 4. Mean of 5 numbers was 90 by 5. Now the mean of only 4 numbers. So we are excluding a. So it is 90 minus a by 4. That is given in the question here as 16. If one number is excluded, their mean is 16. So we are getting here 16. So from this we can calculate the unknown value. Hope you understood the use of mean and median. So this is a very basic and very easy concept to understand and easy to score. Hope you will be benefited students. Bye. Thank you.